available?
Anna? Do you know what her last name is?
No. That...
Only because there's a couple.
She helped me with my... What is it called? She helped me with trying to get into Iris. I don't know what that's called.
Okay, is it Anna McCabe?
I think so. I don't remember.
Okay. Yep, I can get you over to her. Hold on, let me just check 1 second to see if she's working right now, okay?
Okay.
Yep, I can get you over to her line. If she's not available, you can just leave her a message. She'll get back to you, okay?
She's not available, then I need to talk to someone else.
Okay, hold on 1 second. Let me see if she's available, and then I'll pull back if she's not.
Okay, thanks. They hung up, or you still on hold? They hung up.
Okay, are you still there?
Yep.
So it looks like she is not answering right now. What can I help you with?
Okay, so I reported that iCare is neglecting my needs or whatever, and no one's taking it seriously. So I'm trying to figure out, like, how do I report neglect?
For the actual assisted living or the adult family home? Or where? What?
I live at home, and originally...
Okay, so it's the care managers?
Yes.
Through iCare, is that what you said?
Yes.
Okay. So there's a couple of different ways that you can do complaints. One, if it's through iCare, you do need to reach out to them directly and file a complaint.
How do
They're their member rights specialist.
Okay, so how do I file a neglect with the member rights specialist when the member rights specialist is involved all as well?
The member rights specialist is involved in the neglect?
Yes. I keep filing these things, what is it called, grievances and stuff like that about what I'm not receiving, and they're actually not doing anything about it.
Okay. Have you reached out? How old are you?
I am, I'm 36.
Okay. Have you reached out to Disability Rights for help with appeal outside of?
I have, and they didn't help me either. I told them I needed help with, because I have verbal comprehension issues and stuff like that. I asked them for help for the fair hearing, and they would not provide the help, saying they get the lawyer said she gets to choose who she helps. So I went in representing myself when iCare had lawyers, and they threw out the needing more help. And anytime I bring up something, they'll just say, oh, you've already had a fair hearing, so blah, blah, blah. I've even filed police reports, and they won't look into it, basically using my mental health stuff like as a reason to ignore it, I guess. I don't know, because I'm not schizophrenic or anything, so I don't know why they could not report neglect and abuse as a mandated reporter.
Right.
So I've already tried all of these things, and it's been happening for 9 months. So I'm talking to my doctor, and she's saying she's sorry that I'm suffering, but there's nothing she can do because she's already wrote them letters requesting more hours and stuff.
Uh-huh.
So the problem is that I have a brain injury and that I can't remember taking medications and stuff. And Nicole did my original, what is it called? Assessment. A month later, iCare did another assessment and removed all of the risk, all of like diagnosis, like they took everything out, the physical disability, to make it seem like I don't need the help that I need. How are they able to do that? I had a plastic surgery, and they used that as an excuse to update the plan. I didn't know that until yesterday.
Okay. Yeah. So that's considered a change in condition. So that's why they'd probably update the plan. But I can't speak to how they updated it and what they changed it to.
Yeah, I know what they changed it to because I have it. But how are they able to change stuff? Like, they can't do that. Remove my risk and everything has been the same. Like, if I am at risk for overdosing on medication, I've been requesting somebody to help me with my medication. And then they go in and change stuff so they don't have to help me. That's illegal.
Yeah.
So if I'm not getting my medication and stuff, that's neglect. So I've asked several people to report it, and I've even lost like my CCS people because they didn't want to report the neglect. So so like I'm not in CCS anymore.
Well, and unfortunately, the only things that I have to offer you are the things that you've already done. Once it's gone to a fair hearing, there's not a whole lot else that we're aware of that you can do.
Well, it hasn't been a fair hearing for neglect. It was a fair hearing for hours of care.
Okay. So you could take it, the next step would be to have to take a grievance all the way to file an appeal through the court again with the neglect and have evidence to support that.
How would I get evidence to support it when they've went in and illegally changed stuff in my file?
I have no idea how to do that.
I don't. That's why I was calling to, like, who would know how to go about that, because if I can't, like, if because of my disability I can't explain those type of things, or like what is it called, like, so like they had lawyers, like I can't be my own lawyer. I have a disability. And they would not provide me anybody to help me through the hearing.
Mm-hmm. Well, so there's lawyers at Disability Rights. There's lawyers at
Yeah, I
Legal
know.
Action.
I spoke to one, and she, like I said before, what she told me, and I recorded it.
She said she made a choice not to move forward with your case.
No, that's not what she said. She said she gets to choose who she wants to work with, and that is discrimination.
Okay.
So because of that, because she got to choose, I'm still being neglected, and nobody's doing anything about it.
I agree with you, ma'am, but I do not have another resource beyond what you've already done. All the things are what I would have recommended that you go to. So
who can I, like, you don't have a social worker that could help me report it?
No, we don't. Have anything like that. If you wanted to report a neglect or an abuse on yourself or issues, not like but a concern for yourself, you can reach out to Adult Protective Services, but I can't guarantee that they'll open a case because of it. But I can give you their phone number if you'd like to reach out to them.
Yeah, and that's why I didn't want to do it myself. And people I don't know about if you're a mandated reporter, but everybody else that I've been asking are mandated reporters.
We're not mandated reporters. You're only mandated reporters at our agency if you have a license, which is not a requirement. But based on what your other providers likely would have some.
Yeah.
Of those mandated reporters.
I just seen like social worker.
Eye care.
Yeah, I just seen social worker and police and doctor.
Yep.
And well, it was a lot of other lists, but okay. So Anna is not like a social worker.
She's not a mandate. She doesn't have a license for a social worker. No.
Okay. So it wouldn't have helped for me to talk. Okay. So does she know like the rules regarding the functional screenings, what they can and can't take? Like, who knows that?
So that's a good question. Let me see if that's a different person as far as what they can do and can't do with the functional screen.
Because I can get another, whatever that's called, Osmond, whatever, but I don't know like, if they're going to actually, because the one before didn't help. I don't know. Or I don't even know if they know like the rules to things, because when I was asking stuff, they were like, well, I'll ask I care about it. I'll look into it. And I'm just like, but they never responded back. Like when they told me that my kids were not able to do things, like they're not able to get in my ride with me. that has to be separate. And then she was like, I don't think that's right, and I'll look into it, and she never did.
Okay. So I believe there is a state phone number that you could call to ask questions about the rules.
Okay.
With the functional screen. So let me see if I just want to make sure I'm getting you to the right place.
Okay.
Hold on.
Even like if you guys had like, because you guys actually do the screens, like if you had like rules, like paperwork that I could just read through myself on what could be done, I could just generate it to AI and they can tell me what to do next.
Okay. Well, so the functional screen that we do, there's all the information about all of that is public information. So you could look it up, you could Google it, and get it through that information as far as what is the rules.
No, I've already.
If you wanted to do that way.
I've already tried that. It doesn't say like what can be taken out or like rules regarding like. It doesn't like tell me like anything about that. Like they can do a whole like. It doesn't say like, oh, you can have a plastic surgery that has nothing to do with any of your disability and then do a whole new functional screen and then use like information from a BBL to change my physical disability.
Mm-hmm. Well, it's not going to spell that out on the rules about what can and can't be done
so what website,
online.
What website is it?
It's dhs.wisconsin.gov /functional screen /LTCFS.
Okay. And Anna can't help me with this.
Well, she's not going to be able to do any kind of paperwork or anything to help you with that. If you want to leave her a message, you're welcome to.
Okay.
But she's not going to be able to do anything legally. No.
No, that's not what I'm asking. I meant like about help me understand the functional screen part.
No, she's not going to know any more details about it than I do, most likely.
Wait. What's your position?
My position is information and assistance specialist, the same thing Anna does.
Okay. And what's your name?
My name is Kayla.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Bye-bye.
Bye.